We all know that speed matters on the website, but do you know how much it truly costs you when your website is slow? A 1-second delay in page load time can result in a 7% reduction in conversion. Think about that for a moment. 7% fewer sales just because your site is sluggish. Now, let's translate that into dollars. If your online store makes $100,000 per month, a 7% drop means you are losing $7,000 each month. Over a year, that's $84,000 lost.
No! God, please, no! No!
All because your site is slow.
What?
And let's not forget about the impact on customer loyalty. In today's fast-paced world, users expect instant gratification. If your site takes too long to load, they'll bounce and many never return. This means higher bounce rate and lower customer retention. So what's causing your website to be slow? It could be anything from unoptimized images, plugins, poor hosting, to inefficient code. The key is to identify and fix those issues before they cost you more. So let's make a plan on how you can speed up your website. Large unoptimized images are one of the biggest factors that impact the load time. Fixing it's not that difficult, and it all starts with images you upload. Try to upload the images at the resolution you need to use them, or slightly bigger, like 25% larger, so they look sharp, but not more than that. I know what you are thinking. I will spend a lot of time optimizing the images because I use a lot. Isn't there a better way?
There's gotta be a better way.
And it is. You can use an image optimization plugin. Those plugins will automatically optimize your images. They will convert them into compressed formats like WebP, which will reduce the image size by up to 90% without losing quality.
Now I can have milk every day.
If you still upload your images large when you use them on a page or a post, choose one of the smaller version that WordPress is generating for you. So for example, if your image needs to be 500 pixels wide and 500 pixels tall, use the medium format of your image. Caching stores a static version of your website, which reduces the load on your server and speeds up load times for returning visitors. There are a lot of plugins that are doing this good, but start at the server level. Most hosting providers have a caching mechanism installed, so take advantage of it. It should be enabled by default, but if it isn't, turn it on. Plugin wise, I will use a premium plugin like WP Rocket. Premium caching plugins offer features that the free plugins will never offer, such as object and database caching, CDN integration, comprehensive mimification and concatenations, customizable browser caching rules, device-specific caching options, detailed performance analytics, and more. Even Google recommends WP Rocket for speed optimization. A CDN like Cloudflare distributes your website's content across multiple servers around the world. This means that no matter where your visitors are, they can load your site quickly. A CDN can also provide added security benefits, which is a nice bonus. It protects your website against DDoS attacks and ensures secure data transition. Basically adds an extra layer of protection for your website. So not only does the CDN speeds up your site, but it also makes it more secure. Each element on your page, like images, scripts, and style sheets, requires an HTTP request to load. The more requests, the slower the page. The primary reason for a lot of requests is plugins. That quick fix you needed and installed a plugin for it, guess what? It adds to the request pool. So be mindful about the plugins you install. I think the most common thing I see is plugins that are add-ons to plugins like Elementor or other page builders. Read the documentation, see if what you need can be achieved with Elementor. Ask ChatGPT, but don't just install another plugin because you were not patient. Over time, your WordPress database can get cluttered with unnecessary data, which can slow down your website. Use plugins like WP Optimize to clean up your database by removing old revisions, spam comments, and other junk. With WooCommerce, you'll have invoices, orders, products, and reviews, and so on. It is important to clean whatever you don't need, so you will keep your database as lean as possible. Your hosting provider plays a significant role in your site speed. Choose a provider that offers solid performance, good uptime, and excellent support. My preference is to use cloud hosting like AWS or Cloudbase. This is also because it's dedicated and I have control over the resources I want to use. Shared hosting or cheap alternatives are good for starting out, but if you run a serious business, you need good hosting. So now you have a plan to speed up your website and stop losing those precious conversions and sales. But what if I told you that there's another common struggle many WooCommerce sites owners face that could be costing you even more? Click on the recommended video to uncover how you might be driving your customers away and learn an easy way to fix it. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.